Now let's take a look at the review for problem 15. We want to find x on segment m to n so that the ratio between m to x and x to n is 2 to 1. So in other words, from m to x is going to be twice as much as x to n. Well, if we look at that ratio then, 2 plus 1 is 3. There's going to be 3 parts. So I'm going to lightly estimate where that parts would be. So here's 1, 2, and 3 parts. Now, that's not drawn to scale or anything. I'm just guessing. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at 2 distances here. I'm going to look at just my x distance first. Remember, distance is positive. So we're going from m at -3 to 4 at n at 4. Well, -3 to 4 is going to be 7. So we're going to divide that by 3 because there are 3 parts. So 7/3. But that's one distance, isn't it? That would be the distance from m to, like, say, y. I want m to x, so I'm going to double that. So I'm going to double it. So I'm going to take that times 2. That would give me 14/3. Notice if I start at m and I go to x, I'm going to the right. So I'm going to add. So I'm going to take -3 plus 14/3. Now we need a little review of algebra, pre-algebra in fact. In order to add fractions, you need a common denominator. Right now it's -3 over 1. So your common denominator is 3. So the 14 does not change. But we'd have to multiply 1 times 3 to get 3. So if I multiply the denominator by 3, we have to multiply the numerator by 3. So -3 times 3 would be -9. Well, -9 plus 14, that would be 5/3. That's the coordinate of your x. That's your x coordinate. Now we're going to turn around and we're going to do the same thing for y. I'm just going to start over. I'm going to go y. So on my y distance, we're going to go from -2 at m to 6 at y, at n. Keep on saying my y coordinates. From m to n, I'm going from -2 to 6. Well, how far is that? If you go from -2 to 6, that would be a total of 8. 6 minus a -2 if you think that way. Now we're going to do the same thing we did before. I'm going to divide that by 3. That would be one distance, but I have to double that. So I'm going to get 16/3. Since m to x you're going up, I'm going to add. If you're going down, you would subtract. That's the only difference. So we're going to say -2 plus 16/3. Go through our same process again. Common denominator is 3. I'm going to leave the 16 alone. And then it's actually over 1. So I multiply by 3. 3 times -2 is -6. -6 plus 16 is 10/3. So the coordinate, it's not at a nice point, is it? The coordinates of your answer is point x has the coordinates 5/3 and 10/3. And there's our answer for how you would do problem 15.